Most people use AWS services without understanding VPC. But if you don't understand VPC, everything in AWS will feel confusing. In this video, I will explain AWS VPC from the scratch. Hey everyone, welcome back to Tech and Tech. This channel is my small step towards achieving something big. To share the useful tech knowledge with clarity and simplicity. If you find value here, a like or subscribe really motivates me to keep going. Let's get into today's topic. VPC is a private network that is within the AWS cloud that allows you to deploy resources within it. And it is the regional resource, which means if you have two AWS region, they have two different VPC. Let's understand VPC with the help of simple diagram. Inside VPC, we have subnet. This subnet allows you to partition your network inside the VPC. First one here is public subnet. This public subnet is accessible from the internet. This subnet can access World Wide Web or it can be accessed by World Wide Web. Another one is private subnet that is not accessible from the internet. Say for example, if you have EC2 instance in public subnet that have access to internet, but if you have EC2 instance in private subnet that won't have access to internet due to security reason and it is private. Say for example, we have EC2 instance inside public subnet, inside VPC. How it connects to internet? Let's understand. Here, public subnet will have route to internet gateway and then internet gateway knows how to talk to internet. So that's what makes public subnet. Here, we have EC2 instance in the private subnet and we want it to also be able to access the internet. For example, to get software updates, but we don't want it to be accessible from the internet. For this, we use NAT gateway. This provides internet for your private subnets, but NAT gateway managed by AWS. To work, first we need to deploy NAT gateway in public subnet. Then create route from private subnet to NAT gateway. And NAT has route to internet gateway because it is in public subnet. That's why private subnet can access internet with the help of NAT gateway. In simple, this is how VPC looks in AWS cloud. Say for example, we have two different availability zones and there are different VPC under each regions. Under each VPC, there will be a default subnet exist. That default subnet we call it as public subnet. To create any private subnet, we have to create it manually. But public subnet will be by default. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe.